What is up, YouTube? Jlockemup here, and today I'm just going to talk about a few problems 2K has, mainly with the Proam and the Relentless Finisher, how they're pretty much not doing shit about this. I don't think they're going to do stuff for a long time. So everyone on Twitter that I know of that plays Proam knows about this problem, and first of all, they changed matchmaking up a little bit. I don't have a huge problem about this, but it's a little annoying. When you go to get a game, it takes a long ass time to get a game if you're on the upper levels. Do not know much about the lower levels, but upper levels, elite levels, it takes you a very long time to get into a game. And for the most part, when you do get in that game, it's against a team that has a great possibility of you guys matching up together again and again. Like one night we played the same team, I think like 3 to 5 times in a row. Some days we took like 4 hours, got 3 to 4 games. This takes a long ass time to get to a game. When you do get into the game, it's most likely a team that you have seen before. This to me is because when you try to matchmake last year, for the most part you can only matchmake with certain teams, and that's usually like teams around your area in the same like West Coast, East Coast, or whatever. I think that's a factor to do with this, and I think that will get better within time. That's not a huge deal to me. When I get into a game, I'd rather play against a good team than against scrubs. It does take a long ass time. That's a little bit frustrating. But the next problem is huge. So before the latest, like I think 1.04 patch, what teams could do, they can abuse the system so much. So there was one thing where if everyone quit the first, I think 1 or 2 quarters, the game would not count towards the record. So obviously, if you're losing first quarter game, your ass is smacked. Just quit and nothing goes to your record. Big ass problem. Another one, there was a little bit of a glitch going on. I don't know exactly how you did it, but I saw footage of this where the top team, I think the Eastern Conference, they would just trigger this one thing where a screen would pop up and say no remaining players left in the game. This game would not be counted, and they were getting smacked like in the 3rd or 4th quarter. It was a little bit of a glitch, and they would just abuse this. They had like 1 or 2 losses, and it's just crazy to me that people would just like stoop so low to fucking just cheat your way up to the leaderboards. So what 2K did was any team quit would count towards your record. They got rid of the glitch. If your team quit within the first couple of quarters, you would still receive the loss. This is a great thing to me. But when you get into a game, a lot of the time some of your teammates get kicked, and this would happen maybe 90% of our games that we're in. We stopped playing Proam because we like dropped ranks because of this. We're losing against good ass teams with 2 or 3 players, so we just stopped playing until this is going to be fixed. But yeah, so people will get kicked regardless of their own internet connection. It is 100% on 2K, and they have not tweeted a single thing about this. I reached out to like 2K managers and developers saying, hey, we're gonna fix this Proam stuff. When's this going on? When's that going on? No response. A lot of people are talking about it to them. They have said nothing about it. I don't know if they're gonna do anything about it. I don't think they have a solution about it. And this is frustrating because 2K is pushing esports very hard this year, and they cannot have these things happening. This year seems like a little bit of a rush game, a little bit of an unfinished game. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can agree with this. So I really hope we're just like not in the dark about this. Like give us like a timetable, give us like, say hey, we're trying to work on this, we're trying to fix this up or something. They're not giving us anything, and all this stuff just makes Proam, to especially competitive people, unplayable. It's too much of a risk to get your teammates kicked in the game. It's pretty easy in this game if you're good to abuse computers on offense and just score pretty much at will. And another problem to me is the Relentless Finisher badge. This is insane to me. This badge kills an entire archetype, the slasher archetype. If you upgraded this to gold or Hall of Fame, you are pretty much fucked as of right now. So Relentless Finisher obviously is supposed to up your chances of making contested layups. Well, for some odd reason, when they quote unquote fixed this badge, it broke the Golden Hall of Fame and it creates reverse effects. So now when you take contested layups, it's going to give you a negative bonus on your shot, and you miss completely everything that you're getting touched on. I'm talking about like you're getting F's, D's, pray for a fucking C- or whatever. And this kills the fucking slasher archetype. Like, you're supposed to be able to drive, dunk on people, finish layups and stuff. That's what you're good at. And the biggest thing that I have a problem with is that no one said anything about this. Only thing Mike Wayne said, we know about the Relentless Finisher problem. And he has tweeted that we're probably not going to change anything for a while. Like, someone asked about shooting and about the band-aid shit. He's like, yeah, we're not going to change anything for a while. Shooting's pretty easy right now. But all like the comments below are saying, yo, what about Relentless Finisher? What about Proam? What about this? What about that? And he's not saying anything about it. He's ignoring it. He's talking about some Jamal Crawford behind the back. But that's not a huge thing. It's Relentless Finisher. The slasher cannot do shit right now. Like, let us know something. Don't keep us in the dark. Don't freaking just ignore us. Like, let us know that you're trying to fix this. Let us know that you're doing this, what the timetable is. I don't particularly like when like a community's being vocal about stuff. They're saying that we're listening or whatever, which they could be. I'm not faulting 2K. Like, they're trying hard as it appears, but just don't like brush it under the rug and not fix it all, because I guarantee you, if shooting was like this, if every single shot was like an F, they would fix that shit so fast. It'd be such an uproar in 2K. But since slashers are kind of like a minute, not many people are slashers in this game. A small chunk of people are slashers, and a smaller chunk have freaking Golden Hall of Fame, so they don't really know about this. But the people that are slashers, you know what I'm talking about, and you know that it kills the entire archetype. I actually made a freaking shot creator because it does not look like they're going to be fixing this anytime soon. Well, like anytime in the next like week or so. They might fix it in like 3+ weeks. But as of right now, slasher cannot be used, and it's just frustrating to me that they're talking about all these other problems. They always talk about shooting and all this, but they're not talking about the slasher things. And this patch has been broken in the past. They fixed it. So whenever they fixed it, the bronze one goes to shit. And when they fix the bronze one, the Golden Hall of Fame one goes to shit. And it's just weird to me how this is even possible in the game. But I really hope they're trying to fix this. Hope they fix this soon. If you guys have any like problems or something that's going on with 2K, please leave it down in the comments. Please like this video. Please subscribe. Till next time, guys. See you later.